What's up, guys? About to do a little cut test with the Terzuola. Stay tuned. YouTube, what has happened? And we got a new knife for you today. Looking at the drop Terzuola ATCF Tanto folding knife. It is Tanto Tuesday with the day I'm recording this, and this is a pre-order right now on Mass Drop from the legendary designer Bob Terzuola, based on his signature folding knife actually. So it's that the ATCF stands for Advanced Technology Combat Folder, and it is really actually a pretty old design by Bob Terzuola. So this is coming in S35EN, G10 or carbon fiber scales, and titanium liners. Got your thumb disc opener. Also got a very subdued flipper right there. Works really nicely. You can see I've been using this guy for the last few days. So you got a bunch of different color options. It looks like blue, orange, black, green, G10, this silver carbon fiber, and regular carbon fiber. 4.4-inch blade on this guy. And what I like about this is it has the same new pivot as the last drop knife, that Kirby Lambert one I looked at, with the D there. Just says drop, very subtle. Then the Terzuola logo right there, and that's all you got. Deep carry, or not really, just a standard pocket clip. Works pretty well. And this one is being produced by We Knife Company, not. I was thinking for some reason it was Riot, but it is We. So you know, good quality. Blade thickness is 0.16 inches. Handle length is 4.3. 0.55 inches wide. Overall length is 7.7. The carbon fiber weighs 4 ounces and the G10 weighs 4.2, so just a little bit heavier. So that's the basic specs on this guy. So I got this in last week and have been carrying it since then, just to kind of test it out, using it a little bit. And one thing that I wanted to look at was it was definitely sharp out of the box. It's got a really nice edge, factory edge on it, unlike that Kirby Lambert one that I tested. Yeah, I figured it was pretty thick behind the edge though. 21 thousandths. So a little bit more than like your standard paramilitary too. Not fantastic, but not, you know, horrible either. So it did have a little bit of issue going through some cardboard, but you know, cardboard can be very picky, and you know, the way you're holding it, and you know, it folds like that. But you know, I just wanted to do some testing. Did some testing on some just to kind of get a test of the handle, the ergonomics on some other media, and it's very, very ergonomic in the hand, like super ergonomic. Very nicely, very nice in the ergonomics department there. Titanium liners are all blacked out, which is pretty slick looking on this, with this silver carbon fiber. And I'll show you how the pocket clip carries. If I can find my, what the heck? There. Sorry, someone moved my shorts that I use for, I guess these are old pants that I cut down, just to kind of show you how it carries in the pocket. Not going to carry very deeply, quite a bit standing up actually, sticking up. Alright, So, thoughts on this guy? At 160, I think is the price on this guy. Let me double check that. Yeah, 159, made by We Knives. I definitely think it's a good value. S35, pretty standard steel these days. I like the G10 ones, I think, better. Only because it's more of a tactical style folding knife, and carbon fiber to me just doesn't scream tactical. I've noticed with this carbon fiber, the silver, I'm sure the other ones like it, it's very, very slick, so that you can get a good purchase with the knife with the way the handle works. But I've noticed like if you're not using that kind of hammer grip, if you're just kind of using it like so with the jimping, it slicks a little bit. So I think I'd like the G10. That's probably what I would recommend. There's 15 days left on this drop, and when it's going to be available, I'm not sure. Doesn't really specify. Just says pre-order. Let's go through the checkout like we're gonna buy one, just to see. Doesn't really tell you. So I don't see a coming soon date or anything on this as of yet. It is in the works, pretty much all it says. Typically they like to give you, oh wait, here we go. Nope. Pre-order prices throughout is August 22nd. After that it'll be 180. Looks like it's going to be one that's going to be in inventory frequently though, so it's not going to be a hard one to get. Okay, so there is different blade finishes. You can get a black PVD in the black G10, so it's all mirrored out. That looks pretty sick. Other than that, all of them are satin finishes on the blade. Oh no, there's some stonewash finishes as well. So you got stonewash, satin, and PVD, but the only one you can get PVD in is the black. So I thought this knife would look pretty sick with this silver carbon fiber and the black hardware and the black liners with a black blade, or even like a two-tone blade would have been. Put some gum on there. Would have been. It still looks good this way, but I would have been nice to see that with that black thumb disc. So if you want a blacked out one, you got to get black G10, but it looks pretty sick actually. So actually, that might be the one I actually pick up, because I am definitely digging this one. My only gripe on it is the slick carbon fiber, very, very slick. So I think I'd probably just get a G10. I think I might get that black one, all blacked out, mirrored out and stuff. Good looking knife, very, very comfortable. One of the most ergonomic handles I've felt in a long time. It just feels so good. There's no hot spot from the clip, and even under just pressing, grabbing that really hard, pressing down, you're just not getting any kind of hot spot. So it's a really, really well designed handle, ergonomic, very ergonomic, good size for EC, good weight. I mean, really good action on this guy. Works great with the flipper, works great with the thumb stud. So really no complaints, minus the slick carbon fiber. Other than that, I definitely think it's worth the $160 they're asking right now. If you wait, it'll be 180. So, guys, if you're not on drop, let me know. I can provide you a link. Actually, I'll probably just put it in the description where you get $10, I get $10. I've had a few people do that, which is nice. And I like to get knives from there. More so when they're readily available. I kind of hate buying them. My one gripe about drop, two gripes. One is how long it takes the knife to come out. I get what they're doing. It's their whole like business model, you know. But sometimes you're waiting like 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, you know, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, I forgot I bought that. And then sometimes you lose interest in it, right? And you're like, oh. So that's the bad thing, is we're, a lot of us reviewers are putting this on. This is going on our pass around group, the Apex pass around group, and we're all putting videos out on it, and it's not going to be ready for quite a few more months. So that is kind of the downer. Nice looking American Tanto on this guy. So yeah, I like it. $160. I think it's worth it if you don't mind waiting the time frame that it's going to be takeout, which it really didn't actually say when it was going to launch. Just that the pre-order price ends on August 22nd. Oh, here we go. Finally found it. Estimated ship date is not until January. So these are prototypes that are in our hands, and I'm grateful for Drop for sending these out. It's always nice to check these knives out ahead of time. The one knife that I'm still kicking myself for not buying is the Mordax button lock folder. They're still not showing in stock. That one I'm really bummed about. So if you guys know one in the secondary market, let me know. I'll probably grab it. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. It's kind of a ramble. It's been a while since I did a video, but appreciate you watching. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.